What is going on, guys? Craig1287 here, starting this off with a nice jet kill with one of the new tanks for Armored Kill. Showing this video to discuss some tips, tricks, tactics with the new tanks. These are, they're fairly different compared to the current tanks that were in the game, the T90 and the Abrams. One of the key things is, of course, their speed, the weapon selection, and the way that the armor, the reactive armor, works on them. So when you see this, I'm tilting. I get hit in the left side. I turn so that I'm facing him, and he takes out my left and front armor. Now, of course, I said front armor, which is a pretty handy thing compared to the T90 and then the Abrams. They only have armor on the left, right, and rear. So these guys can actually stay alive longer than those vanilla tanks. So obviously, I've already gone through two tanks. I went through one that showed up behind me, just took that one out that came from G direction, and that guy just took out one of my friendlies, and now he's working on me. I'm still up there in the 90s, now dropping down to 70s. I only have my rear and left armor now. I got my buddy trying to revive me, or repair me as best as he can. And so I get this guy taken out, and now I'm working on the fourth tank just in a row, and then I've got a guy behind him actually shooting me in addition to him. I finally get taken out so low that I decide to, I realize he's at such a health that I could pop out and take him out with the RPG. Sadly, though, this guy bails out. I'm at 20%, and he takes me down, and you'll see here just in a sec he gets taken out by someone else. So I had pretty much a 60% kill assist on him, and I was only at 20 health. So had that not happened, had I not been injured, I probably would have bested that guy to make that a 7-kill streak right there at the start. Now moving on, you got to know that these tanks, they're still just as vulnerable. So I'm working on this guy. I get him disabled. I'm trying to use an LMG, and I eventually do get him. But then I see coming down the hill, is that two tanks? No, it's about to be spotted. 3 tanks. Yeah, so I realize that that's way too much, and that's one of the strengths of this vehicle. The new ones is you can easily retreat. See, I'm messing with these guys with the distance that they're trying to shoot me at, but this frickin' ATV just gets in the way and ruins the whole thing. I couldn't back up slowly, so I just had to gun it. So I'm using this vehicle's strength again, its speed. I can quickly get down here to the flank where I saw one of the tanks going, and again I've got all 4 of my armor, sides of my reactive armor, so I know I'm going to be able to take this guy. He hits me on that side, I'm able to take him out, and again I turn and face him so that I know he'll take out the next armor panels. See, he hits that, and I'm still alive, even though he probably should have been able to get me. And he takes up my third side, so I best him in that situation. Again, just using that reactive armor to my advantage. So what should you be running? Like, obviously, reactive armor. It's great for her, except for this guy. He gets run over. Reactive armor doesn't really defend against those types of attacks, but the speed of the vehicle does. So definitely run reactive armor. Running smoke for taking out people running javelins, pretty much making them ineffective against me. So I take out that helicopter that just landed. They weren't in it, but I made sure they couldn't repair. And here I'm shooting at this. I believe it's a scout. It's moving too fast to be transport, but it might be a transport. I think that was their transport. I take him out, and then I get just badly hurt real quick. And I saw that it was a grenade icon, so I know it's an NG real close to me, so I know he's going to be pushing up once he sees the white tank on his minimap rather than an enemy tank. So I basically just thought of where I would go, what direction I might go if I were pushing up on that guy, and I figured he would go around those crates, which he did. I took him out. Now this guy, he's in this building, I know he's, see, I finally see him there, but at first I only saw him on the mini-map. So I'm trying to get him with splash damage. I realize it's just not working. He went around here. I'm guessing he went up these stairs. I see him on the mini-map again, so I know where he's going to be. So in that, it comes down to risk assessment. Is it going to pay off if I get out of the vehicle and risk being taken out, or even risk giving up my vehicle? And in that case, I saw that there was just that one guy. Except for this dude. Check this out. I see him on the mini-map. I'm looking for him. He was parachuting in. So, that was probably not the smartest move by him. He probably should have sought cover more so than he did. Now, in this situation, I'm trying to take C, and I'm just, trying to figure out what's the best way to approach this. I know a lot of these guys are running C4, so I figured put myself next to this vehicle. It gives me a little bit of cover. So I see on the mini-map, this guy's over here. Luckily, he is not C4ing me. I try to get him with some splash damage. Now, I'm looking at my mini-map, not just for those Doritos, those red icons, but you see right there, my buddy just got taken out. Now, I can tell by looking at the mini-map that when that disappears that quickly, that's definitely a C4 guy. So I was able to turn and take that guy out. And now, back in that building that I was first shooting, you see the skull and crossbones. I know that that guy is still in there. My squad mate was not able to take him out, so I keep focusing on him. I realize the whole splash damage thing just ain't working out, so I switched to LMG. Always a good thing to know when to just cut away. Now here, I hit the little shipping container, and then I hit the actual helicopter. This guy has died twice by me without actually dying. And my squad mate steals the kill with his stinger. So that moment pretty much pissed me off. Now here I see the guy running, and I know, so you got to think, anticipate where they're going to go to. I figured he's going to go up to those concrete walls. He does. I shoot them early. I get that splash damage on him, and so he gets scared and just keeps running through them, and I take him out. Now here I get this guy that's, he gets stuck on something, so that guy was just dead from the start. So that there ends the round. A lot of good tactics shown with the tank there. A lot of good strategies overall. And of course, I end up going 24-1. And if you didn't notice, most of that time I was by myself in that tank. My squad mates, I was in TeamSpeak with them, but they were off working on Foxtrot and Golf, those two flags. And I was the one that was put in charge of heading up Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie all by myself, and I did a pretty darn good job, of course, 24-1, most of which with the tank. Again, by myself, having to do my own repairs, my own spotting, my own third person, looking around for C4 and whatnot. So those are my tactics for the tank. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good one. Ta-ta.
Yeah, that's debatable. Yeah, there's a plus there.